Hey there! Welcome to the Overcomers of Relapse podcast. I am D, your host. This is episode 7 of season 8 of my podcast. So welcome to all listeners out there. It is great to share this experience with you. We will start off each podcast episode with a great meditation track. And man, you already know I love this track. Listeners from all over have expressed they love it as well. You know, it really helps to relieve the tension and stress we all deal with in our everyday busy lives. So sit back and enjoy. I will be right back with today's topic and discussion. So come on everyone, kick back and place all life problems and concerns on pause. Let's take a flight on Angel Wings. Enjoy. Well, I don't know about you, but I sure feel a lot better after hearing that wonderful meditation track. It does it for me every time, and I hope it serves the purpose for you as well also. Now, before we get started with today's topic, I'm going to mention once more that I am offering a public service that is called Ask D. Now, this is a service that is located on YouTube that will allow listeners to ask questions on any topic we have discussed on the podcast. Or, hey, just any questions that you may have in general. And I would also like listeners to leave comments and questions in the comment sections of Ask D YouTube segments. Now, once again, my credentials to answering questions are based on me being a certified life coach, and I am more than happy to share answers from my views, my education, and expertise. Hey, and we're offering the listening audience the opportunity to give advice from each other to each other. Hey, with everyone getting involved, hey, we just may make some sense out of this everyday thing we try to live called life. So come on, please join me. Thank you. Now, let's get started. I just want to put this out there right from the beginning. This podcast is not only pertaining to relapse as far as drugs, alcohol, or any other addictions. We are open to all topics. However, our main topic is why do we have addictive behaviors and how can we overcome them? On episode 7 of season 8, I would like to use for a topic, welcome to uncertainty. Yes, welcome to the uncertainty. When I came up with this topic, I remember as a kid, and I still like this show very much today. It would always start off with the introduction. It is a dimension, as a vast as a space and a timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the Twilight Zone. Always wanted to do that. Now, anyone that is old enough or just watched any rerun episodes of the show knows that this was the place of the uncertainty. It was actually, I would say, about a year ago or so. And I'm telling you, man, it still saddens me to tell this story to this day. I heard a news reporter. He was reporting about a gentleman that had worked all his life and was all set up for retirement. He had plenty of retirement funds, and he was just going to enjoy the rest of his traveling days and enjoy the company of his friends and loved ones. Well, the ending of the story for him did not work out that way, which, like I said, it really saddens me to this day. On his first day of retirement, the gentleman was about to travel, but before he was going to take his trip, he decided to make sure that he took his garbage containers out to the driveway of his home for the garbage truck to pick up. Well, he never made it back. He was killed when he took his garbage out. See, my listeners, the point I am making is this life is so uncertain for all of us, recovering addicts or sobers. Your present circumstances can change in any given moment. See, sometimes we as humans, well, a lot of times, we fail to realize that life is really so fragile and can easily get, and we can easily get lifted up in pride and egos. With all of the teachings and different things that's out in society today, like competing and comparisons. It is in society. It's really shameful. Examples like who has the most money, who has the best looking home, who is the most educated. Not to mention the blindness of our own perception of our outer appearance and lacking the concerns of whom we are as persons and people and how we treat each other. Examples like, I look so much better than you do. I have a better built body than you do. No, hey, listeners, I hate to be so blunt and burst your egotistic bubble. But in the end, we are all fleshly maggot food. And all of us should be a little kinder to each other. Because although we may personally, as ourselves, assume that we got it, like they say, going on, it can all end in a twinkling of an eye. Hey, welcome to the uncertainty. Now, you may ask, well, if that be the case, I might as well go for it. Why not have the best of all the luxuries and physical involvement this life can offer? If I can become non-existent in a moment anyway, hey, trust me, I completely get that kind of logic. And to be very honest and transparent with you, hey, I used to think the same way, especially in my addiction. You know, I used to have kind of the mindset and I used to think to myself, well, hey, why not enjoy myself? We're not meant to be here forever anyway. Hey, go ahead, turn up. Live in the now, the moment, right? Life is uncertain anyway. Makes sense to me. You know, listeners, see, as we tend to mature in life, and hey, I am not referring to age, but mentally and spiritually maturity. In my opinion, you will find that although the ending of this life in this world, the timing is uncertain, what creates certainty? Living in it to the fullest, no matter how much or how less of time you have, comes down to what I call balanced adaptability. See, my definition of this ability is to develop the skill to keep balance in good proportions in one's self of being ready for different conditions. Hey, that's good stuff there. Let me repeat that again. Balanced adaptability is the ability to keep balance in good proportions in one's self of being ready for different conditions. You see, listeners, to live uncertainty with fulfillment, you must be able to be balanced, adaptable in forever changing and ending moments. Now, I can imagine. I guess your next question is, okay, that sounds good, but hey, how do you do it? Hey, that is a really good question. And hey, here is my take on it. See, this skill can only be developed when the acknowledging of your total being, mind, body, and spirit. It starts with conditioning the mind to accept the fact that my concept of all occurrences are of my believed perceptions. and that my physical body is a temporary housing for the functioning of physical movement to achieve actions to be taken to serve purpose to myself and others, and that my spirit is eternal life force energy that transitions to freedom of restrictions once physical death has occurred. Man, this is good stuff. I need to repeat that again because I want to make sure you got it. The skill of being balanced, adaptable in life complex experiences of the uncertainty is being able to acknowledge your total being, mind, body, and spirit. See, it starts with the practicing of conditioning the mind to accept the fact that my concept of all occurrences are of my believed perceptions, and coming under the understanding that my physical body is just a temporary housing for the functioning of physical movement to achieve actions to be taken to serve purpose to myself and others, and also realizing that my spirit is eternal life force energy that transitions to freedom of restrictions once physical death has occurred. My listeners, once this has been achieved, hey, and trust me, I know, it is not an overnight process. Hey, the uncertainty becomes the certain. Because once this ability has been accomplished, you realize uncertainty is really certain. Certain that all things, including yourself, must change and evolve eventually. And although you don't know exactly when or how much time you personally have, with the skills of being balanced, adaptable, I have no doubt that you will be ready. And my friends, as far as I'm concerned, concerning you, that is for certain. You have just exited the uncertainty. Hey friends, welcome to the certainty. Well, that's it for episode 7, season 8. Please visit my website, The Overcomers of Relapse Lounge. It is listed on the screen. And also feel free to post on the blog. Visit my website, share your thoughts, and also feel free to chat. Contact information is on there also, along again, my friends, with a lot of great music. And hey everyone, please come join us on my Facebook group called Overcomers of Relapse Lounge. We have a lot of great inspiring posts, and I mean it's just a great group of people to chat with. And please don't forget to check out Ask Me segments on YouTube. Come on everyone, let me know your opinions and thoughts. And also, hey, if you would like to be a guest on the podcast. Thanks again for joining me. I'll talk with you all again very soon. Take care of yourselves out there. Bye-bye.
Grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage for things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference who we go. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. Man, I slept. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. Well, man. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. Man, I'm tired of this shit. No. Said I'd never do it again. No, 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 no. Man, it's the detox. Oh, no, 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 no. Said I'd never do it again. No, 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 no. Said I would never do it again. No, 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 no. Said I'd never do it again. No, 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 no. I'm so tired of this shit. No, 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 no. Emily said I'd never do it again. Emily, no, no, no. Relapse, no. I did it again. No, 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 no. Said I'd never do it again. No, 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 no. Oh, well, start over again. I'm going back to relapse. I'm going back to relapse. Going back to relapse. Going back to relapse. Oh, yeah.